Oh, snap!
We're snapping at every topic that makes your fingers
Snap!
We
We're
are
back
back.
again.
I feel like we've been saying this for the longest time. But yeah, guys.
I think it's just the issue of time.
Yeah, it's time, guys. I promise you it is time. Nothing more to that. It's just time we don't have. The only time I have is to marinate my man.
Yes.
So,
What do you
so for those who don't know me, my name is Mrs. T Zuko, whatever you like. And this is my husband. And who are you?
I am Tommy's husband.
Tommy's husband, and this is our daughter Zuri Toto. Please do like, share, and subscribe. Today we're just having something
Relaxed,
fun, relaxed, chilled, and stuff. Nothing hectic or anything. But if there are topics that you would like us to cover, please write them down below. Kubone, things that you would like us to speak about or anything, we will shoot. We promise now we might be doing conversations in the car whenever we find time.
Yeah.
We all go, but we back at it. What you can expect is content, like everything basically, Mandate in a nutshell, everything.
Yeah, I think to say that we're gonna shoot on a certain day, like it has its own activities, So whenever we get opportunity, we're gonna shoot. But the aim is to at least once a week to post a video, or twice a week,
Yes.
So forgive us for shooting in the car. I think this is the space that we can find now. By the time we get to the house, and there'll be other activities, and there's also this one who's more active than anything. So yeah, man. Otherwise, let's go on to today's topic. By the way, this is snapping, talking about topics that make your fingers
snap.
Don't press that.
Oh, she almost pressed the panic button, guys. Like when your car is lost. Okay. Yeah. You see? So the topic for today is, I feel like you need to hear my husband's side of the story of how we met and stuff. But it's basically how we met. We saw this video about Lotat Ebalis about how they met the wife and stuff. And we're like, oh, I think we should also do that. So this is us.
Yeah. So for us, how we actually met through friends.
Yes.
So
at least we're agreeing to that.
Yeah, we met through friends. That's the first part we can agree upon. So we had a mutual friend who was a guy.
Yes.
And he was like, you know what? There's this girl that I know. I went to school with her in varsity. Also go to the same church with her. I think you guys can be a match, different personalities, but somewhere and someone on the line, I think opposites attract. You should meet, So we met.
And then you saw my picture and you went crazy.
So okay, you know how you like visual tonight, guys. Sorry. Thank you. Yeah. Tina, we are visual, as men. He's like, no, man, show me the picture. Yeah, well, I was like, I like that one. I like the afro. She was like huge afro then. I like the realness in that. Although someone was like, be careful with women who do not put makeup and who have afro.
Wow.
Those are the most stubborn human beings ever. But I like that, So I was like, no, man, it's cool. Should meet. Then there was a project that we were starting. We were having a project where we were going to distribute shoes.
Yeah, school shoes.
School shoes to poorer,
to less disadvantaged schools.
Less disadvantaged schools, And she had the project and we had a project. And so this mutual friend was like, you know what, let's combine our project with their project and we do something big.
Yes.
So initially, that's how we were going to meet. You're like, okay, cool, this is a nice thing. So the first day we met at the school.
Yeah, and I was going to be the guest speaker.
She was going to be the guest speaker, and she was very much late. And that annoyed me because I don't like lateness. Like, people don't respect time.
Guys, I've never went to that area before. It's basically in Udine.
I justifying it.
And I was lost and I had to take a taxi and stuff. So that's why I was late. And I was not aware Udine was like 45 minutes away from PE as well.
Okay, fine. So she was like, so the moment she just got there, all that excitement to see her, for me, was like, it just turned down because I'm never late. Like, for me, people are late, like they're just being dramatic. You knew you were going to be here 2 days ago. Why now? So I was like, let me just chill, But we greeted and I was like, okay, cool. We spoke, we did the event, but she then got her opportunity to speak, and I was like, wow, she was there to motivate the children. But for me, it was like, dude, if I could stay with that type of person who can motivate like that, that's my wife. Like, that's the part of person because I just love the humanity, you know. I could just like the fact that you could understand other people, you know, just like the fact that you were willing to serve other people who are at a disadvantaged position, you know, because you know at times as people we become self-centered on who we want to be. Sorry, yeah, what? So that was very attractive, you know. It was very rare to see it. You know?
And apart from that, Balisa,
you know?
and he was angry the fact that I was late, and then their
Not
friend,
angry, but like just like
I guys
annoyed.
will change again. He was so annoyed, and then he said, and then the friends told me that he's not happy, he's angry, and then I did this on his face because he was really so cute while he was angry. I was like, and then he ended up laughing.
Yeah,
and he's not an easy man to please, by the way. But for me, one kosha.
Right, anyways.
I saw you flashed. You flashed. And
I think let's move because of time. Yeah. So then what happened? So that was how first day. Obviously went different ways. I was like, oh no, man, she's good. But I think the part of her being like just motivating and being able to speak in front of people, speak things that were very meaningful and giving hope to others, that was very much attractive. I think at first it was just the looks. But after hearing speak, I think it was just, this is beautiful, man. Like this is someone that you would like to be around. You could see she had a positive energy, you know? And then after that, we had an event, you know. Oh, then I think a day later, we said we're going to come together, go to a certain restaurant. Her group is going to meet our group because we did that event. And then we see if we can do other future projects, you know. So when we went out, first of all, my group of friends, the way we are, if we go out and eat, let's say in a restaurant, and there's six of us.
What you're gonna say?
Like there's six of us. We ain't gonna. We know those type of people like is paying for their bill. Like we don't do those things, you know.
It's so embarrassing.
One person just volunteers themselves that, oh guys, yeah, sure, I've got the bill, you know, and then they also tip, and then outside, then we're like, say. Because in front of the waiter, we don't want to be like, no, I ate 20 rand, I ate 30 rand. We don't do that. You know, we just have
class, actually.
Yeah, we just agreed. But when we go out as gents, one person must pay for the bill. And then as a pandle mutwin, then we must people join the but 600 prior, must he divide in. We don't want to be fighting in front of the waiter, and we tipped, you know, that's who we are. So her group. Okay, but all to get here, and she didn't have a place to stay. Sit, you know.
Yeah.
So strategically, she sat in front of me, like
you know, and next to your friend.
Next to my friend. Hey,
give me this money. You see, a thousand ways to die, kids. She wants to drink this money. Sapazur, sap. Give me.
Yeah.
She still takes the money, sap. Give me.
Fuck up. So we hands are one by one. So we ate, you know, all of that. So and it was time to pay for so we discussed, you know, because he was sitting right in front of me, and all the guys from my group, they knew that, like, bro, you must shoot your shot, like, you know, those childish things. I was like, hey man, come on, like, this is too much. Then what happened there was that. So the time for bill. So the waiter comes, and now her friends are like, "Oh, this is what I ate," and
I ate for 20 rand.
So strange for us. Like, we're like, "What are they doing?" And then she said they are dividing the bill. Like, for what? Do something outside.
At that time, all of us, my group was Model C.
Yeah,
and yours was Classy.
Yes, guys, looks can be deceiving. My group age, we like school location, you know, like kasi people, like kasi gents, yeah. Somewhere along the line, we started like working first year. We just discovered these things of behavior, etiquette. I could it down when like they were like the class, like you could tell who are the Model C in this table. I'm a Model C, but they were like, 50 rand. Tina were like, what are they doing? And she's like, no, they're dividing the bill. We're like, so
embarrassing.
Kenny's friend of mine was like, look. You're gonna pay. She said, Nanza that. Because, okay, oh, by the way, don't worry. Don't be his bill.
It's already covered.
And
then I asked who paid for me, and his friend didn't want to tell me and stuff.
She thought that when we were outside, I was gonna be like, cela imali yethu. Yabo? Hi, outside she was like, guys, who paid for me so I could pay back? We were like, hi, since this week up until.
And your friend, I kept asking, trying to find out who paid, and he didn't want to tell me.
Yeah, they were just trying to make things easier, you know.
Yeah, and then what happened?
But that was impressive, ne?
Yeah, and then what happened when I was gonna go home?
Now I'm thinking to myself, at least score really cool up. Yeah, one score really cool because sympathetic, and she was impressed by that and all of that embarrassment. I can't I could like figure as a young boardwalk. Parking lot. Tina, we like 6 of us. We're using one car. So hey, one of they going to their cars, and then she's like, "Oh, there comes my ride." Like guys, like we went from like I went like I think I did a chance. Got me a polo, latest polo. Wahlika umfana. Wavulela yena icango. I was like, "What's going on out here?" What yena? Guys, it's been good. Polo. And Amachita were like, we looked at this one friend who was our mutual friend. Everyone was like, single. And for me, I was like, like, bro.
Yo, you were so disappointed.
Super disappointed. Like, it's good, it's life. Like, okay, we went for the whole 45 minutes. For the whole 45 we were discussing. No, brother, like when people trying to make you feel better. Mandwana, come on, man, come on. And by the way, I saw them the Jen saying, by the way, no popular band was down. We're not chance anyway. You know?
Like destroy.
Like
destroy.
It's fine. Can't do girl now to take it. 2 days later,
she called me.
When did you call me?
But I called you. I was just like, no, the thing is,
checking up on me.
I was just checking up on you.
Out of all of us in that group, she checked up on me. She called me. I don't know when she got my number.
Guys, I feel like whenever I used to call, you were like your friends used to like picking on you, and I always like do tetelele and stuff. But I wasn't calling because I was impressed by you. I didn't even know that.
But this is my side of the story. Like you're gonna have your part 2. This is my part 2. So this is what happened, guys. She called. She spoke for more than an hour. Like, okay, cool.
Speaking about Ellen White,
then
about church
we are gonna
stuff.
go to camp. So tonight we are like December, we're going to camp. So the guys invited her, like, you should come to camp with us, you know. But they tasked me to ask her
because I was gonna say no.
So I called, and because she was like, no, okay, cool, I'll come. Other girls were like, yeah, there's a few girls who can come through.
There was
she
one
came
girl.
through. Yeah, there was one girl. She's gonna came through. Now, see for me, okay, cool. On this day, which was like Pick and Pay. Fine. Uzohlika ku Uber azokhwela apha kuyo. Guess what happens? First of all, sifike now, parking lot silinde yena. She's late.
I was like, Merc is that?
Hey, girl, guys. I miss a Merc. This is us because I'm a Merc. I love Merc. Like, I miss a Merc, and we're like, I was like, yo, guys, that's my dream car. That's my dream. And it was a black Merc. Everyone was like, yo, that's a cool. So the debate going, which one is better between a Merc and a BMW? I'm like, obviously, Merc is a nice car. I miss his Benz. They just different guy now, different, not that one, Paul. Different one. This one was of Fulikango. Like, yo, actually, I'm not right out to say it's a cool. What's the guy? And we're like, was stealing a Mac? What are you saying? A Mac? Like, what am I this Benz? My favorite car is Audi. I'm like, guys, what's going on with this girl? Like, every time I'm about to come closer, she comes with there's a guy involved.
Guys,
it's fine. No,
that was my friend.
Yeah, but because of time. So late. It was a camping, and we must all go there. She came to our car. I was like, I
didn't get none.
I went to camp. She saw that I was a bit down. She's like, are you okay? And I was like, no, I think I have something. I ate something. Obviously, I was lying. She saw the need the following day in camp to tell me, but by the way, that was my friend. Like, she saw the need of telling me,
because do you know what, guys? Like, I saw him, he's not okay, and he was acting as if he's my boyfriend.
No.
That time I don't even have a boyfriend. So when I asked his friends, what's wrong with Sipo? And then they were like, Yamazi, don't. And I was like, why is this guy acting as if we were dating?
No, like, listen, if you're gonna call a guy for 1 hour and speak with him about anything for 1 hour, are you not giving hints? That's a wait, Lima.
Apart from his
2, we're gonna invite you. You are a stranger. Like, hey, Sam say camping not, and you like, okay, cool. Kuba kucele wena. I'm gonna come. Are you not giving the guy? So now I was like, first of all, she calls me. I don't call her. She calls me. One for like 3.
and yeah, he
before
even
him for a camp.
Still on the call, he speak about Black Friday lobola, and I was like, this guy is mad.
So fine, camp ends a hike. It's like this. I'm single. I was like, okay, fine.
And they kept asking me questions.
Still on. Wait, time. We're still on. It's fine. Unfortunately, guys, third day of camping, her dad was already sick. She had mentioned that. She had mentioned that her dad is sick. And unfortunately, third day, her dad passed on. So she woke up and she got a call. She was like, "Oh, guys, my father passed on, so I had to leave camp." So we're like, "Oh man, this is bad. Let's accompany all of that, you know." And we came back to camp, but because we're still in the same area, you're not far. But later on, she still came back to camp. She was like, "Nah, man, you know, this is a nice place for distraction." Just wait. So.
And what happened during the preparation?
During that morning time, we will just. Oh, then we visit her home.
Yeah.
What? Like, her family don't know us, but they know her friends. Fika na machita, bona asalokishin. Yeah, fika nje. What by 6? Bahamba nentombazane eyi-1.
The Merc.
No, wait, the Merc. Then people like, yeah, listen, and they're like, yeah, so ngobani? Like, no, we're friends of Ntombi. Now you could tell, like, abantu bakulontombi like, Ntombi akanazichomi ezintshe. Like, and they're like, no, we are here. But now they can't reject us. Like, okay, it's fine. Now, her friends, I'll put it down. Bafikile, ne? And then bafika abambe back seat. Bahleli phaya. You know how coconuts are. Thina sikhulele lokushini thina. No, wait, before that, just lokushini. Xa ufika kusolekiwe, you move the furniture. You grass cackle. So we started doing those things, and that's where her family was like, hey, you guys, we're like, yeah, I know we are here. Hey, while we are still cleaning now, go figure out mchita we Merc.
Still, waka spur.
Guys. And now you could tell they are trying to give hints that, hey, yeah, you have this is your competition when we moving furniture.
And
the
one from Spur, even on that day, they asked my hand in marriage.
Oh yeah, and the host was like, oh, do you see that guy who's driving that polo? Like, yeah, he asked me for marriage. Like, what the fuck? What do you mean? But he was rejected. But I couldn't give up. I'm like, what are we doing?
Band was willing to buy me a house as well.
Like, what are we? I'm like, I wish like, what's going on? We left. Following day, we still go back there because we talk about paint. We are there. So you could see our now like, hey man, this one's but yes, like I don't know. I get school. The day of the funeral happened. You see? Now obviously Unomi was because she's the firstborn, she was the one like organizing the funeral, like everything, like she was the one organizing. Now because for me I've been in a similar situation of losing siblings and a parent, you know.
And from all of our friends, you're the only person who didn't have parents.
Yeah, you know. So I kind of like everything was going on around, you know. I was like, I called her aside. I was like, look, man, behind everything else, I can help you with all the other logistics. You see, you don't have to do everything on your own. Yeah, man. And you know, guys, whenever you know how guys like when it's funerals, you know, back on the family conflicts. You know? And I understand it because there've been too many funerals in my home. You know, so I was like, look, what do you want from me? You know, I could help you here. And she mentioned big stuff. Like she was like, yo, listen, I've got money, but I don't know.
It's not enough.
It's not enough.
I had 9K only.
Police, you know how police get 30 clash.
And the police paid out from other people as well.
Yeah, December, you know.
Some so, 30 December.
Yeah, after Christmas, you know. So I have challenged with this money here. And for me, I'd saved money. I was like, look, I can give you money now. Yeah, but and she's like, yeah, I'm gonna bring it, but like, look, let's just do the funeral. So out of every one of those things, suddenly I just been promoted to be in charge of the money because imali sepenkadini lam. So not everything was in mind. Go and speak to that Usip. And it was like, whoa. Who are you? Why are you in charge of the money? Yeah, but I can't get any more money claim. We're in charge. Yeah, but Now that was the powerful, organizing it all. You know? You know, like, kero guys, ebusuku, yeah. Hi, we are there. Sita bakerayo. We are cooking, we're doing everything, you know? Advantages of Kulele guys, so you learn to, you know, like, yeah, you know? Don't sit at the back. It's not gonna work out. So, during that funeral, there were 4 potentials. 3, ne?
4.
4 potentials for Ntombi. 1 was driving a Merc. You know how guys drive Mercs? And I hate Mercs, by the way, just to say. You know, basi VIPs. 2, there was a Polo one. Coconuts, VIP. 3, there was this one who was running a catering business.
Pastor's child.
He was in the kitchen doing all the catering, like, hey, this one is making himself. Then there's me. But the advantage with me, I come with friends who are assisting, you know. So, in a nutshell, out of all of that, Uncle Kandom was like, I like this one. I like this one. It's focused. This one I like.